live on a Wednesday. How's everybody been going? Hope you are having a good day or good evening. Um, Not much has been going on. I got two videos up: the snow trip up to Lake Mountain. Um, if you get a chance, guys, take a look, check it out, see what's going on. Good day, fun times. Enjoyed ourselves so much up there. It was great. Um, I've done work out in the back garden, um, fixed up Arlene's choco, fixed up the fencing for it to grab hold of. And choco is like a pumpkin, it spreads. Hey, morning, Christopher Beecham. And it spreads, so it needs some mesh. I've got to put some more mesh, plastic mesh. These ones are big squares, so that way when it does come through, it'll branch out into different areas. Arlene said to me, don't cut it right back. I didn't cut. I found two, actually three long pieces which are slowly coming back. She thought it was going to die. So, well, she was wrong. I was right. It's back to normal. God, I look like the sun shining here on the moon and dark on this. Anyway, how's things, Christopher? What have you been up to today? That's my Bohol hat Auntie Thelma gave to us, sitting up there proudly. The other one's my Cuba. I'm only going to be on here till 11:30 because I have to take one to the doctors. She has to, she's got a little cancer thing here, so that's got to be looked at, and her legs got to be looked at. So she's got a few what we call barnacles. So she has to get them checked out. She's also got to go to a special. Well, it's a beautiful day here. 2 degrees this morning. Oh, it was cold as. I got a few things to do on the car. I've got to fix underneath the tripod that I put up for the phone. I brought a new phone mount, which I'm talking on now. Um, it works good. Not sure, it does bounce a little bit, not much, but if you're going real fast, it'll get the flutters up a bit. So we'll get 4 degrees. We mean, okay. I thought we only had two, so really we mean it was colder than you. And then when I went out to take CJ in the car up to school, it went from 2 degrees to 1 degree. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? And then my cold alert came on the dash. I got one of those cold alert things. It's I think it's supposed to tell you there's ice on the road. It shows you a picture of the road and then a little box with a cross on it. So I'll have to have a look in my manual to see what that is. But yeah. So that was that this morning. And took Arlene to work, and boy, it was cold then too. But yeah, I've fixed up her choco. I've got to fix up it out here. probably need to put the rope down a little bit lower so these vines won't hang back over. I'm trying to, once these lilies grow, they tend to come more to the footpath, so I want them to go back, so I'll have to put a nail in the fence about that much long. Okay, Cheyenne. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. But when, like, it was pity because it was having little buds of it all along, and we haven't had the frosts. Usually the frosts kill it, but we haven't had the frost this year, so I don't know what's going on there. And the leaves look burnt, and it looked like it had been poisoned. So um, next door, she usually poisons the ivy that goes underneath her fence. Oh, okay. It tastes like a vegetable, really. It's got that sour taste in it, but it's nice. It's not bad. So it's good having the camera here. I can see what time it is up there. But you know, it it was growing really nice, and it was lengthy. Trust me, and heavy. So Arlene wanted it to go along the fence line. I said, well, you're killing Mum's roses, so she can't win. So I've had to bring it away from the fence, and I'll have to trim around the back of it, keep that trimmed. Um, but I want it to grow along the like a plastic trellis. So I want it to grow along that. I've got to get some more for the top so it can roll down, and I've got to move the rhubarb from where it is because if you need to go around the back of it to grab the fruit, um, it's hard. So I've got to move that out the way, but I think if I move the rhubarb, it might die. So yeah, so why they prick your fingers left, right, and centre, Chris. This is an unscheduled live. I'll probably do a few more of these during the week if I get time. Make up for nighttime ones. Sorry for those that have come to lives and I haven't come on. But sometimes you get busy and sometimes you get a bit tired because I look after CJ, and even though he's only 6, he can tire you out a bit. And I'm 58 and I need to be able to have that time to grow with him and have fun with him. So, night time's pretty well much our recreation time. So I'm thinking maybe, go back to Saturday and Sunday night, and or during the day, and get that organised. So I've got to work out a schedule. There's been no problems. It's just I've been either too lazy, number one, or bonding time. I've got to work out a schedule, and a better schedule than I've got. Thanks for the likes, guys. 0. My lives, not my lives, my videos of the snow trip are up. Both 1 and 2 are up. One's below, 2's up top. They're both up. We had a good time up there. We had fun. It was enjoyable. the snow's good, even though it's cold. I had one glove off to play with this thing and the other glove on, and my fingers were like getting to frostbite, guys. It was really freezing up there. There wasn't much snow. They had the snow machines on. Oh, okay. All right, thanks, Chris. Um, there wasn't much snow up there compared to 7 years ago when we were up with CJ, and well, he was in Mummy's tummy, and thanks, mate. Thanks for the likes. Um, we were up there with CJ, and he was in Mummy's tummy, as I said. Repeating myself. Bad monka. And you know, we had a ball, and here's me worrying more about Arlene walking around pregnant with CJ in her tummy and slipping on the ice when this buffet fell backwards and hit his head on the tar. Oh, not a good look. But that's one of those things, and you tend to enjoy. And like Steve and Ronaldine had little Caitlin, and she enjoyed herself up there. She was rugged up. Same with Jack and CJ and Mary and Anna. The kids enjoyed themselves. Uh, Toboggans, I think, cost around about $20 to hire for the day, I think. Stephen Ronaldin can correct me on that. Um, Steve had the pram with Caitlin and walking up, and that wasn't easy. I'd rather be hot, same here, mate. But as I said, both of the videos are up there. I think the one going up's got music on it as well as the one coming down. The valley and around coming down the hill was good. It was awesome drive up. No hiccups, no accidents. Even though we knew he had in number two, you'll see a guy on a motorbike. I could see him in my rear vision mirror when he was sitting behind me. And then on the side, he came way out onto the other side, on the right hand side going down. And mate, he nearly collected this Isuzu ute, or the Isuzu ute nearly collected him. I think there would have been probably that much gap between the two of them. Then he came back into my lane, and I would have been about probably that far away from him, and he just went straight off the side of the road and held the bike perfectly. Did wonders not coming off, but he was pretty peeved, I'd say. But I don't know how he can be peeved at me because he was the one doing the wrong thing. So you'll see that on the second video coming down to Hillsville. I think we were about 10 or 20 minutes out of Hillsville when that happened. And it was up in the windy hills. You'll get there. Hey, Kanunga. Good to see you too, mate. How's Maureen? But it was a good snow trip. It really was, apart from that. The drive up and down was good. We had no problems. There wasn't that much snow on the road, so it wasn't, you know, really slippery. But it was worth going up. When we got up there, it was just freezing cold. They had snowmaking machines on the learn to ski. Oh, that's good. That's good. Give her my love and regards from me and Arlene and baby CJ. Um, the It was the last time when, as I said, when we went up, CJ was not even born. That was about 7 years ago. and there was heaps of snow. And it was around about this time, 7 years ago when we went up there, that there was heaps of snow, and all down the valley to the probably around where we go out. No, but we've got high country, which is that way, due east of us, and there was plenty of snow. There would have been about that much snow, I'd say, the last time we went up. And I took the car. It was the first time I got my car, and it was the first time the Challenger went up there in the snow. And I didn't need snow chains. They up around Lake Mountain, you don't really need snow chains unless snow chains. See, that's just two plate. Um, Most people don't need snow chains when it's about sort of that deep. Uh, but we drove up comfortably and drove back, and we the time we were up there last time, it was just snowing left, right, and centre, and we had a ball. I had gloves, but as I said, I had one glove on this hand and no glove on that one. My fingers were getting cold, so basically to work this phone, I've got my GoPro pack ready to go to the Philippines. I got to charge the batteries up, but I'm not doing that now. I've got another one over there Kevin gave me. Arlene wants to use it, but I think I've got that one that's over there is in like a glass case. So I'm trying to get a metal case for that one to go on. But yeah, you know, it's great to be back doing live. I'll be doing lives again Saturday, Sunday night. This coming Saturday, Sunday night. I'll probably do a few unscheduled lives between now and then. Yeah, it does look like the sun on the moon, one shiny this side and dark this side. But that's the way it goes. But it's good to get back up and do lives again. We'll have some more talking chats too as well during the day. I'm just clearing the decks at the moment with housework. Um, I've got to fold the sheets when I get home, mum's bed sheets, and then I've got to do some ironing. Yes, the western side of the country. But it's not all desert. It's like if you look at the thanks, Ken, Maureen, Michelle, and Ken, thank you for the likes. It's not all desert Australia, and if you see the video of my snow trip up there and back, okay, yes, I grant it's a bit long, but if you're willing to sit there and watch a live stream, and that live streams can go over an hour, this one will be probably finish up around about 20 past because I've got to take mum to the doctors, as I said. Um, yeah, it's all beautiful scenery up there, the tall pines and that, and especially you don't look either side, you look what's up in front, and as I say, everybody sits there, watches a live stream, talking head, whatever. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying they're okay. They're good. But my videos, when I do video like that, going at the snow, it's sort of like a live, but um, it's a video as well. So it's a live video, and you get to see, even though you just can't talk back to me, you can leave comments in the comment section, And I know it's that long, so I know they're about an hour and something. But grab a packet of chips, grab twisties, and just or can of coke, and just sit there and watch it like a movie. It's interesting to see all the thing. I know, granted, the road winding and that can be a bit boring sometimes, but I let the camera roll because you never know what's coming up. And if you see on the number two one, you'll see the motorbike where he came off the road in front of me. But he had to pass me on the far right, and as he was coming around the bend, an Isuzu was coming up, and there was that much clearance, guys, between him and the Isuzu. It wasn't funny, and he was going downhill. And when he came back onto my side, he was a fair way in front of me, a fair way in front of me. Look, I've got a lot of respect for motorbike riders, but when they do silly things, like try and pass you on inclines and steep descents, that's really, he could have gone off the road if it was a steep descent, but it was gradual path down to the bottom to Hillsville, and he just came onto my left hand side, but probably didn't take encounter the road with the trees, the moisture, the moisture, the green trees leave a wet thing over time on the road. You put your foot on the brake, and next minute you go sliding. And this guy, I give him credit. If you watch the movie, you'll see what I'm saying. I had the opportunity when I do the editing to go back and see how he didn't come off that bike. He held it brilliantly, but he did say a few choice words when I went past him, but it wasn't my fault. He went off. He had plenty of clearance, but I would have thought that if he hadn't have gone off there, he probably would have gone into the embankment a little bit, probably about that much further on, and would have probably done some damage to himself. But he had plenty of like those offside thing where you pull over to one side to let cars go past. He had plenty of room there, but he went straight, and the back of his bike wobbled. So not giving the calculations of moisture on the road, being probably raining the night before, cold with the ice and the rain. He really didn't take that into account. So he was lucky, and I was lucky I didn't take him out going further. If he had missed that, so yeah, that's it, rest base. Um, he would have really, if he hadn't gone into that rest bay like he did, but he was over a little bit more, but he had plenty of room, he could have fallen off into the grass. It would have been okay. It was pretty muddy there too as well, from what I could see further in. But he had like a steep banking where it came down. So, you know, these things can happen. Just as well, it wasn't a car, because he would have bounced off the road and came back my side or went over the side of the road on the other side, because it went straight down like that. And I was only I wasn't sitting on 60, I was sitting on 40 coming down there when I saw him go past. I dropped back and he had plenty of room. So he just lucky he's still alive. And I think I said a few choice words too to him. But my wife said, "What happened?" I said, "I ran off the side of the road and hit the dirt." So It's one of those things. Sorry, I'm watching the clock. But yeah, we had fun, and both the videos are up there. So if you want to sit back, grab a pack of chips, coffee, Coke, Fanta, whatever, um, Royal, uh, just kick back and watch the video. I've got to put it up on Facebook yet, but it was good. It was a good trip up there. Big Kev Media. Hi, how are you going, mate? How's things? How's your leg going? Are the girls back with you in America, or are they still here in Australia? But it's fun. All my road trips are like lives, guys. Treat them like a live. Um, they, I, some of, yeah, as I said, my road trips are still in Australia. Okay. Um, it's that's how I do them. The road trips going to places, I do like a live stream, but where you can leave comments at the end of the video, because I can't talk when I'm driving. I've got to keep my mind on the road, so that's the way I do those ones. Pretty much like the snow trip 1 and 2, which are up now, as I keep saying. But yeah, as I say, grab a Coke, grab Fanta, sit back, grab a burger, lunch, whatever, and sit and watch it. And I know it's pretty winding, but there are on the first one photos of us up the snow enjoying ourselves and having fun. So yeah, it's not bad, and you get to see a bit of the country. And yeah, in between the gaps of the trees, you'll see mountain ranges and stuff, especially going up on the first video. So yeah, it's good. And like as I said, can't talk on it because I'm concentrating on the road, but we talk amongst me and Arlene talk amongst ourselves with CJ. So you get that family atmosphere, and we have fun. We go out to have fun. So um, that's how I do those lives. Like a lot, just a live video. Anyway, there'll be more of some of them coming up. We've got a few more coming up. We've got a christening to go to, no, communion, sorry, to go to this weekend. But uh, I try and do them that way for that reason. So you guys get to see our countryside, and you'll get to see more of them as we go along. I'm changing the format of our channel, so there'll be probably a little bit of home around here because I can't do much until we go to the Philippines, which is in December. We're heading back. So we're looking forward to that, and hopefully have some home ones, some videos. I won't be doing live videos. I'll be doing just videos over there. There'll probably be a couple done like I did with the snow trip, but you know, you'll get to see what's going on back in Cebu, Mactan. So we've got a few things planned. Am I going to do one going to Melbourne Airport? I suppose I'll leave a question mark on that one at the moment because it's pretty hard when you got everything together and you need to check in. And once you get checked in, afterwards I'll probably do one. So um, I'm not sure about our video laws in this country. I know a lot of people. It's different in the Philippines. You can video shops and that. If you ask permission, you got no problems. You ask permission here, and you get a flat no. sorry, don't want to be on camera, turn it off. Yeah. But over there in the Philippines, they love being on the camera. That's the difference. And as I put it, I don't see why it's an issue. But, I do try and get some done around here if I can. And whatever we're doing, family ones, taking CJ to the school, and I've got to get one done of the Choco that we're cleared that area, and show you and explain to you later that there'll be a video on that coming up. I got half of it done. Just got to finish the other half. I'm trying to cut them down to a certain amount of time factor, but me, I keep forgetting. I keep running over the time factor, so I'm sorry if it's longer than what it needs to be. But I just think that you can enjoy sitting back watching a live and talking to everybody and having fun. Even if you can't talk back, you can leave me comments, guys. It's okay to leave me comments. Please leave comments, because that way I know how I'm going with my channel, and that way I know how the channel's going. And I appreciate it if you guys leave me comments. Nasty ones, I don't care. I read them and I just look. It's like Philippine salute. Okay. Big shout out to Aussie farming in the Philippines, tropical team, Michelle, Maureen, Michelle, and Ken. Big Kev Media. Big shout out to Sammy Chavez. Big shout out to um, check out the Rileys and Shooting Star and MK and Juvie, Flexi Girl JB. Big shout out to everybody else, Mike Whitcomb, Mark King, and everybody else, French and Panay in the Philippines. Big shout, A Simple Humble Life. Big shout out to you guys. So yeah, I've got to go, guys. I've got to get ready and take mum down to the doctors. I'll catch you later. Please, as I said, leave comments, because that's the only way I gauge how I'm doing, how things are going, and I much appreciate it. Anyway, will I be on tonight? Probably, possibility. We'll catch you then. You all take good care, and big shout out to Joe and Jeannie too as well. You all take good. Mugs, it's organic. Big shout out. Bye, Chris. Bye, Big Kev. Bye, King. And Maureen, Michelle, and Ken. We'll catch you later. Sorry it's not long enough, but I've got to go and take mum for the doctors, and everybody understands. So, bye for now.